about network marketing by the numbers. I'm going to give you some big general numbers, and my purpose of doing this is I want you to understand how big the profession is that you're involved in. And if you treat it seriously, how much you can earn and how much is available. So these are big rough numbers, but the entire profession does nearly $200 billion a year in revenue. Did you know that? The network marketing profession does approximately $200 billion a year in revenue. And if you take a typical company that pays out something like 40% in commissions, something like that, if you wrap in all layers of compensation, all incentive trips, all everything else, that's $80 billion a year that is being sent to distributors, which is about $200 million every day. Did you know that $200 million is being sent to distributors just like you every single day? There's approximately 100 million people involved at any one moment in time around the world. 100 million people involved in this profession. So you might think, oh, it's a small little mom and pop thing. No. Used to be, but not anymore. There's more billion-dollar companies than there's ever been. And there's coming a time where there's going to be $10 billion companies, 10 billion a year companies, 20 billion a year companies, 30 billion a year companies. As this profession continues to professionalize itself, it continues to raise its standards, it continues to raise its posture, it continues to be more world-class when it comes to skills and when it comes to delivery of great information, great products, great opportunity. So when you look at 100 million people involved, you look at 200 billion approximately being done, using a blended average of say 40% compensation, 80 billion a year, 200 million a day going out to distributors. And then you wonder if there's an opportunity for you. Some people, you might feel a little insecure saying, well, people think it's a scam. 200 billion? Here's what most people don't understand. This is one of the most regulated businesses on earth. There's regulators in every country that are sorting out bad apples every day, and the credible companies that go through and raise their standards and do things better and better and better, cleaner and cleaner, tighter and tighter, those companies have to stand the test of time in front of regulators. So I don't think there's another small business category that has as much protections as this does. Virtually every company I know of has a buyback policy, which you can return the product and get a refund. If you start a small business in the United States, average small business is $55,000 to join or to start. Average. That's what a small business owner pays to start their business. $55,000. If it doesn't work, do they get their money back? Can they ask somebody, please, hey, it didn't work. Can I just ask for a refund, please? No. They've got to deal with the credit card debt that they just added. They got to deal with the money that they borrowed from family. They got to deal with depleting their savings and their retirement funds in order to be able to chase their dream. Here, you have so much protection. You have so much support. You have so much credibility, but you have to start by understanding the gift that you have, understanding the strength of this profession, understanding how highly self-regulated it is, in addition to being regulated by different government agencies around the world. We're in the best place ever, in the most regulatory scrutinized space ever, and the most protections for participants of any endeavor for a person entering the small business arena as an entrepreneur. So I just wanted to give you some numbers. Generally, they're not exact numbers, but they fluctuate a bit. But generally, 200 billion, generally 100 million people involved. Generally, and of those 100 million people involved, by the way, 77% are women around the world. 77%. Pretty amazing what's happening around the world. 80 billion approximately being paid out in commissions. $200 million every single day being paid out in commissions. How much of that are you going to get? How much of that can you earn by bringing value to this profession? Think about that. Be proud of what you're involved in. And I'll see you tomorrow.